This weekend here in Donegal, the championship action gets underway with championship matches at all levels. There'll be particular interest, of course, in the senior championship, where Niamh Connell from Glenties will start the defence of their title, and there's many more interesting games to be played at the weekend. We're here tonight at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Letterkenny for the launch of the 2016 championships. This year there's a unique situation in that all the championships are being sponsored by Michael Murphy Sports and Leisure. Murphy, a man who needs no introduction to football fans throughout the country, has taken on the task of sponsoring all the championships at every level, and credit to him for doing that. There'll be some tremendous action this weekend, and of course there'll be a big break then between the next round of the championship, so it'll be vital for teams to get off to a winning start. We're looking forward to an exciting weekend. Thank you all very much for your attention, and thanks for coming to this, the launch of the 2016 championships here in Donegal. And of course there will be a number of championships, and we're going to have a look at some of them as we move along this evening. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by the chairman of the Donegal County Board, Sean Dunnion.
Alan, we're delighted with this new sponsorship agreement with Michael Murphy Sports and Leisure. We went out to the market for the full suite of our adult football and hurling championships, and there was a lot of interest in it, and we're delighted now that we've teamed up with Michael Murphy and his company, and I think it's going to be very exciting for both of us. I think it's going to be very beneficial to us promoting our games here in the county, and we know the power of social media, and this is a whole new way of doing launches and things here tonight, and it's been a tremendous success, and I think we're really looking forward to working with Michael. We know what Michael has given to Donegal already, and again it shows his commitment to the club scene here in the county by giving the financial and all his backing of his company to our championship, and I think it's a great partnership for us both.
Michael, you've been involved in football in a lot of formats in Donegal of late, but a sponsor now is your new thing. How did you come on board with the county board to sponsor the football championship and indeed the hurling championship?
Yeah, slightly different, I suppose. I suppose now the shop itself was 2 years probably in existence, and I suppose in a way I wanted to try and come on board with the GA here in Donegal. I suppose having playing here and getting to know various people throughout the whole of the county, and I think it's been something that's treated me very, very well, and I suppose it's something I want to try and pay back, and I thought it was a great fit to try and get involved with it, with the shop. Playing, I suppose, the club myself, the club has come up through the junior, intermediate and senior ranks. I know the importance of every one of them ranks, having experienced it, and I just thought it was a great fit, I suppose, to try and just to capture the whole lot of them. And obviously people look upon the senior championship as the pinnacle championship here in the county, but I do think that every single one of the others is equally important. And I know that the clubs that will be participating in them, next week they'll be looking upon it as a huge All Ireland, and rightly so.
There'll be a bit of hair and skin flying, I'm sure, when these championship matches are played. The last thing you want is a big long injury that's coming out of them.
Listen, there's no doubt about that, but at the same time I'd like to think that you have as big a chance of getting injured training as you have playing competitive games, and I know that the minute the draw was made, the crack starts between the boys, and they're all very much looking forward to it. They've great pride in playing for their clubs, and rightly so, and it's great, I suppose, in some ways to be able to fit around the championship in early in the year.
Yeah, and as I was saying to Sean, the club, and you'll know this from your own club days, it's really all about the club when it comes to playing with the guys you've grown up with, Rory, and it means so much to teams to go well in championships, and means a lot to them to win them.
It's huge. I think the opportunity to win a club championship is massive for every player, and that the reality is there's only one real competition they're interested in. It's not the league they're interested in. Some might be interested in promotion, but everybody gears themselves for it, whether it's junior, intermediate or senior championship, and everyone looks forward to that date, and it's a very special day for a club. And I think the way it's organised in Donegal, giving some clubs 2 home games one year and 2 the next, I think that's a great thing as well.
Rory, just one perspective where you're at now with the team, because the 12th of June was obviously the target for you this year. A great start to the National League, not the greatest of finishes to the National League, but still a semi-final performance. Overall, happy with the way things are?
Listen, the first thing is, since the draw was made at the start of the year, we were delighted to be out on the 12th of June. It's the first time, really, in the last 6 years we've haven't been in either the preliminary round or the first game in the first round proper. So, I think given the age profile and the hard number of years our lads had, it's an ideal start. You know, it leaves it a 5-week championship from the 12th of June to the 17th of July for us to win Ulster, and we think that's ideal for us. But you know, we'd be disappointed, you know, to have lost the last number of regulation league games. You know, we did a good start, but probably let the Monaghan game and Kerry game slip. But at the end of the day, you know, we would like the clubs with the club league. You know, we're so focused all year been on the 12th of June, so we look forward to that.
It's been a wonderful night here at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Letterkenny. Thanks to them for looking after us, and to Michael Murphy Sports and Leisure for sponsoring this year's championships here in Donegal.